The more you feed the baby, the more your mind gets a message that the baby needs milk and it produces more milk. So it is only the sucking reflex of the baby which is going to produce milk. So keep on letting the baby suck onto your breast, you will be able to produce more milk. Even when there is no obvious milk flow which we see immediately after birth or on the first day after birth, we still make sure that the baby suckles on the mother's breast so that the production, the mind gets the message and the production of milk starts off. First milk is elixir of life. One drop of colostrum has 1 million WBC, that is the white blood cell. So you can imagine what kind of immunity this drop of milk can have. It is high on fats. So basically, if even it's 1 teaspoon of milk that the mother has produced, that is enough for the baby's stomach to be filled for the next couple of hours, up to 6 hours. We know in our stories wherein we have heard, what our culture says, that these babies would just sleep a lot because they were solely on mother's milk. They were so satisfied and they were so satiated that they didn't require anything. Things have changed a little today in today's age and time because of anxiety. Maybe the mothers may not be able to produce so much of milk, a lot of unnecessary knowledge that is, all around, that this is good, this is not good. But let us be 100% sure that mother's milk is always beneficial. It is very healthy. There are only few medical conditions wherein we do not let the mother breastfeed because of the vertical transmission or through the transmission of the milk, the baby would get some infection. Those are very selected cases, and those mothers would know that they are not supposed to feed the baby. It depends on how fast your infant is going to suckle the breast and how good your production is. Some babies are super lazy and they just want to be there onto the mother's breast because of the comfort and the warmth they get. They could take up to 30 minutes to empty the breast. And some of them think there is too much time being wasted and they would just empty the breast in the first 10 minutes. So the more you handle your baby, the more you will come to know what your baby's needs are and how soon the baby is getting complete feeds. So let's not go by any blanket rule. In the initial time, till you are learning how to breastfeed your baby, it could be the 30 minutes on each breast that you need to keep your baby to empty them. But as the baby grows older and your production is good, sometimes the time would reduce to 15 to 20 minutes also. As I said before, suckling reflex is what is going to produce the milk in the mother's body. So, and we also always promote demand feeding, which means whenever the baby is hungry, the mother is supposed to feed the baby. Only in cases when there are multiple babies, that is twin conceptions, twin deliveries and triplets, wherein the mother really cannot reach the need of the babies, all the 2 or 3 babies. But otherwise, every time the baby is hungry, you sure the crying is only because of hunger, not because the nappy is wet. Please feed your baby and your breast will produce that much amount of milk that is required. Anxiety, lack of sleep is definitely going to affect the flow of milk. So make sure you're happy and you're in a comfortable position and surrounding when you're breastfeeding. It's going to be a beautiful and easy journey.